Hi, I'm Ken Samet, President and CEO of MedStar Health. When I talk to people about MedStar Health, the conversation often leads to the MedStar helicopter. I always tell them that every time I see our helicopter across the skyline, I'm overwhelmed with pride. When people look up and see it, it's more than just a helicopter. It's a symbol of medical excellence, community service, and compassionate care. It's a symbol of our entire organization. We're about to take that pride and connection people have to MedStar to the next level. I'm pleased to announce the rebranding of the entire MedStar system. In this growing healthcare market, we're coming together under one name, MedStar Health, a unified brand that will allow us to achieve our vision of being the trusted leader for healthcare in the region. Our individual facilities have built strong historic identities. Now each will share in the strength of being part of something significantly bigger. This video will explain what that means, and will answer some of your questions about why we are rebranding and why we are doing it now. This will be good for our organization and good for the communities we serve. So enjoy the video, and I'll be back to share some final thoughts.
As you may be aware, each of MedStar's 9 hospitals and many of our community locations will now have the MedStar name in front of each. This is called co-branding. From now on, we'll all be MedStar something. Georgetown University Hospital becomes MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. Union Memorial Hospital becomes MedStar Union Memorial Hospital, and so on. 2 of our hospitals are changing their names even more. Franklin Square Hospital will now be MedStar Franklin Square Medical Center. Montgomery General Hospital will now be MedStar Montgomery Medical Center. National Rehabilitation Hospital will be MedStar National Rehabilitation Network, which includes MedStar National Rehabilitation Hospital, as well as our numerous outpatient sites. We've enlisted the aid of some of our associates for a little FAQ session to help explain.
Why are we doing this?
We want people to know that we aren't just 9 great individual hospitals and more than 100 community locations, but together we're one comprehensive healthcare system. We can take advantage of our size and scope all under one brand.
So what exactly is a brand?
In the Old West, a brand was how you showed you owned livestock, that it was yours and not the rancher's next door. In advertising, it's kind of the same thing. Fortunately, instead of a hot branding iron, modern brands are names, terms, symbols, or designs that identify a product or service and set companies apart from competitors. You see some of these, you know exactly what companies we're talking about. Sometimes brands become better known than the products themselves, like Kleenex instead of facial tissues, Band-Aids instead of adhesive bandages, or just putting an eye in front of a cell phone, computer, music player, just about anything.
So why is that important?
You expect a certain quality and experience when you see these logos. When people see our logo, no matter which facility they're visiting, they'll know they're in good hands. That's because all MedStar facilities share the same strengths, and that makes us very proud. We'll focus on 3 of those strengths to begin. 1, we create knowledge through extensive research, increase and communicate that knowledge through academics, and then apply it in our clinical settings, going from bench to bedside, which is also referred to as translational medicine. That's the goal. Number 2, we have the shared strength, reputation, and commitment of providing compassionate care no matter the location. And number 3, by coming together under one name, we can easily communicate the scope of our entire organization. With 9 hospitals and more than 100 community locations, each under the MedStar brand, making us much more accessible. It's all for one and one for all.
Why are we doing this now?
MedStar is a vibrant and growing organization with a vision, MedStar 2020, to be the trusted healthcare leader in the region. We want to be the preferred healthcare system for patients, physicians, nurses, everyone. By building a stronger organization throughout the system, we can attract and keep the best people and invest in new technology and facilities. Let's say we're bird feeders instead of hospitals. We all had the same great quality bird seed and fine perch space.
Pick me.
But we're actually competing with each other to attract the right customers and resources. Coming together under the MedStar banner, we build on our collective strengths and work together to meet the needs of our patients and feathered friends.
Okay, so what is the value of doing this?
Well, you're part of the largest healthcare system in the region. There are some things money can't buy, but for everything else, there's MedStar. See? You knew that was supposed to be MasterCard. Branding really works. We want to be the preferred health system by patients. This means we highlight our quality, services, and locations across the region. Once consumers know the depth and breadth of our organization, there can be no reason for them to look anywhere else for care. By leveraging our size, we can also attract the best talent, enhancing the MedStar quality of care.
How will this affect me and my daily routine?
Another excellent question. We're going to make this as easy as possible. We all get or have access to a lot of new stuff, including information on the MedStar brand, new ID badges, new screensavers, a new way to answer the phone, new stationery, and business forms. Whew, that's a lot. And coming soon, new uniforms and workwear. Ordering newly branded materials will be easy through the system print shop or our forms vendors.
So what happens to all the old stuff?
Please keep using it through the middle of February. At that time, we'll make the big switchover, and you should begin using the new materials. MedStar is fully committed to doing everything we can to protect the environment, so there will be recycling bins at each hospital. Hopefully, by using up your existing supplies, your reorder should be in your supplies budget.
How was the new tagline developed?
For a number of years, several of our hospitals have had their own taglines that helped identify them individually. Harbor Hospital, Expert Minds, Caring Hands. Union Memorial, Experience Matters. Georgetown University, The Name You Know, the Doctors You Trust. Washington Hospital Center, the area's most experienced hospital. Now, a tagline is a simple way for people to know something about us, our attitude, and things that are important to us, and to get that across in just a few words. Whether it's the Breakfast of Champions, or something so easy a caveman can do it, a tagline helps convey something positive and is something in which the entire company can believe. Knowledge and Compassion, Focused on You, is a tagline based on consumer research of our strengths, which tell everyone exactly what we do, what we believe, and where our focus is, on patients.
Ultimately, who is this good for?
Oh, where to start? By bringing everyone in under one name, all of our 27,000 MedStar associates and more than 6,000 physicians share in the benefits of our size and experience. It's more than just bragging rights. It's about being one of the largest healthcare providers in the region. For our patients, they'll have access to 9 hospitals and more than 100 community locations in their neighborhoods, and they benefit from our system's strength. Simply stated, knowledge and compassion focused on you. For MedStar, we are moving closer to our MedStar 2020 vision of being the trusted leader for healthcare in the region. This new brand will make us stronger, use our resources more wisely, and ultimately make us even more successful as we move from good to great. For cattle, branding doesn't sound like such a good thing. But for the rest of us, especially our patients and the communities we serve, it's a great thing. As for the region, it's the knowledge that compassionate quality care has one name: MedStar Health. MedStar Health. Knowledge and compassion focused on you.
I hope you can see how excited we are about this branding initiative. We'll roll out new TV, print, and online ads soon. In the book Good to Great, author Jim Collins explains, For an organization to achieve greatness, it must embrace its vision, be passionate about continuous improvement, and create a more satisfying work environment where everyone feels connected to the organization's success. I believe our new branding effort will not only help take us from good to great, it will prove to be exactly what we need to build the extraordinary MedStar Health of the future. I thank each and every one of you for your commitment and dedication.